So I got this little nugget here, which is not my phone by the way, it's basically a neighbor's phone which somehow ended up in coffee. As you guys can probably see on the screen, I think that's some coffee smudge, I have no idea. But yeah, basically this phone landed in coffee and the keyboard has some issues, it's sometimes pressing itself as you guys can see. So without any further ado, it's time to take this thing up and use some isopropyl alcohol to basically remove the stuff that is going on the keyboard. So yeah, let's just hope I'm actually not gonna break this phone. So first things first, I will have to take off the back cover. Oof. Alright, the cover is off. Now we just have to remove the battery. We just have some SIM card right here. I do have to remove this one though. The good news is that the coffee doesn't seem to be inside, but it's most probably somewhere in the keyboard because we do have some spacings in there. And now we just have to remove some very small screws. So let's just hope this whole thing is gonna go well. Yeah, we do need some very small pluses. Alright, all the screws are out, so now it's time to just remove the bezels basically. We are very professional, as you guys can tell. Is this thing supposed to come out like that? Alright, so we just have this thing right here and I think it can come off perhaps. I just hope I'm not gonna lose the keys because I don't know how to put them back together. Let's see if there is any coffee in here or not. Well, okay, there is a bit of residue to be honest. It's time for isopropyl alcoholic. Alright, I'm just gonna move these things a bit further. Just like that, mate. And of course I'm doing it right on the top of my desk. I will actually have to clean it afterwards, but it is what it is. Alright, that should be good enough. And yeah, this thing should now be cleaned, just like that, mate. And I do have to clean this glass too. Yeah, it's much better now. And this thing is no longer with signs of coffee, which is really awesome. But now I do have to clean my desk, which I can just do with the same paper towel because I'm too lazy to clean it properly. And perhaps there is no point in cleaning it if I'm still gonna do some mess afterwards. So yeah, I'm just gonna temporarily clean it and it's I guess time to move on to this guy right here. We're gonna use some isopropylic alcoholic and we're just gonna put it right here, mate. Alright, kinda hard to reach the crevices, but I mean it's fine I guess. Okay, perhaps I think I should probably do this to clean it the best. I'm so professional, as you guys can tell. I just wish I could somehow reach these crevices. Perhaps I could use this brush, but it's not really doing much. Yeah, it should be clean now and it doesn't really look that bad as before. I mean, it's still a bit, you know, dirty and stuff, but I can't really do that much to be honest. And here it's not looking even bad, so we can just move on. Perhaps can I remove this thing completely from here? I mean, I don't see any screws, so perhaps I should be able to do that. And I think perhaps now I should try to put something on here and just leave the whole thing without breaking it, of course. Alright. Okay, it's actually working, mate. Although I have to be very careful because there might be a cable and I don't want to screw something really bad and stuff, you know. We want to be careful. Alright, the display is out, tilted it a bit so I can proceed further with the removal of this whole thing. And okay, this thing is actually hooked to, I'm assuming this is the speaker. And we also have the flashlight thingy and I kinda have to remove it somehow from here because we have to go further with the phone and stuff. To put this thing a bit like that and there we go, it's actually going out. Very nicely if you're asking me. And that thing is also coming out and there we go, we pretty much have the whole phone in our hands now. Hopefully we are not breaking the screen. Anyways, we have to be very careful. Once again, this whole is fragile and it is a bit coffee damaged. Perhaps I'm pretty sure I can take this thing off and damn, I'm very smudged with coffee bits. Alright, and just wish me luck, mate. Wish me luck. I'm pretty sure we are gonna remove lots of coffees today. Alright, we once again need some paper towel to clean it a bit because we have lots of coffee on top of this phone and hopefully it's gonna clean itself because if it's not gonna clean itself I'm gonna be cooked, especially that it's not even my phone, it's someone else's phone and I'm pretty sure I don't have to do that, but I'm still gonna do it just to be sure that it's actually cleaned. And now I'm once again gonna use this paper right here just to clean it a bit, you know, just to be a bit responsible with the phone and stuff like that. Yeah, that should be good enough, I think. Is it dry? dried properly as the phone. Don't ask me, because I really don't know the answer to that. Perhaps this part is not really dried, so I do have to clean it a bit, just like cleaning a baby. Oh, I mean a phone. FBI, open up! Now that we are finally done with this thing, I'm just gonna put it hopefully together as it should go. Alright, so the phone is back together as far as I can tell. I'm just gonna put the battery in and we are gonna see if everything works fine as it should. Oh, thank God it's actually turning on. Holy sh**. The backlight also works. I mean, the keys are not pressing. Okay, that is not good result. That is not a good result. Perhaps it's time to take this thing down once again. Oh, it's actually coming off. There is a bit of damage. Yeah, I think I probably need to dry this thing a bit more right here. Perhaps it could interfere. Do you guys see any damage? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it definitely smells like coffee. You know what? I'm giving this thing a bigger chance. I really want this thing to actually work, so time to do some more scrubbing, mate. Some more scrubbing. Alright, now let's just wipe this whole thing off with this piece of paper. Since I see this cutout right here, I think it's actually gonna go like this. Alright, that should hopefully do the trick. There goes nothing. Okay, it's actually turning on, so the keyboard does work because this button does work. The phone turns on. If this thing will be truly faulty, it won't even respond to commands. Oh, and now it's once again not working. That's very weird. So, because the thing is, the phone turns on, so it does respond to the button, you know, the button of turning it on, for f***'s sake. I mean, look, power button, holding it, the screen turns on. So I'm very confused. Why does this button stop working as soon as the phone's booting on? That's really weird. I genuinely have no idea why is this happening, but I mean, the speaker does work, the rest of the stuff does work with this phone, and it's literally turning on, so it does respond to this button because the screen and everything turns on. And once again, it's booting up, but for some reason, this piece of shit, the whole keyboard literally stops working as soon as the phone boots up. I genuinely have no idea. Perhaps I'm just gonna try to screw all the screws in because maybe I do need to have this whole thing back together, and I guess I'm just gonna be back after I'm done with that, I guess. So, I added all the screws back in. I once again turned on the phone by holding this button right here, and once again the phone is not responsive. So there is definitely something wrong with the phone, and not really because of my fault, because once again the phone literally did the same thing as soon as I basically got it before tearing it down. So yeah, that's not my fault, and you guys can clearly see I'm holding this button, it turns on, so something does happen after it boots up, and I just have no idea. Yeah, so it's literally pressing random buttons. I have no idea what's wrong with it. I tried to clean it with isopropyl alcohol. Unfortunately, that did absolutely nothing. Perhaps maybe these phones can't just be fixed all the time with isopropyl alcohol. I did try my best, and yeah, that's pretty much the video. It's not really a fail, not really a success in the same time, because I mean, it's not a fail because I didn't destroy the phone. It's doing the same things as it did in the beginning, and at the same time it's also not a success because I didn't fix the issue. So I guess it's something between a fail and a success. I guess it's just nothing. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was kind of fun to try to fix it, and unfortunately we didn't manage to fix it because isopropyl alcohol is not always fixing stuff, but at least we tried, and I'm just glad I did try at the end of the day. And that's pretty much the video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Shout out to all my team members. Thank you guys so much for joining this channel, and if you guys wanna see behind the scenes / non-edited videos, and if you guys wanna get a shout out at the end of the video as well and such stuff, and of course have a badge to your name, have access to custom emojis and so on, you guys can become a member from the description, but also from the join button as well. And that's pretty much the video, guys. Thanks for watching. My name is Disassembly, and I'm gonna see you guys next time with new videos in the future of phone explorations, custom ROMing, trying to fix phones and so on. Bye bye. Piece of shit.